Hello everyone, it's James from Keeping It Anime, and today we're talking chapter 109 of We Never Learn, the manga series. Now, what an eventful chapter. This chapter actually came out yesterday, being Friday the 26th, but unfortunately I couldn't read it then, so I'm doing it now on the 27th. And I just want to start off by saying, seeing Asumi, because I've realised now that I've been pronouncing her name wrong. It's Asumi, not Izumi. Seeing Asumi in a nurse's outfit broke my internet. I was reading through this chapter, and as soon as that came up on the screen, boom, my internet just went down. It crashed completely. It didn't want anything to do with anything else, and it actually took about half an hour or so to actually come back on. Like, that image took half an hour of internet away from, my router. And, I can't blame it. I really can't, because it is such a nice design for her character, and it fits her character so well. So we start off this chapter by seeing a bit of a montage flashback of what the clinic used to be like, back when Azumi's father was in his prime. And we see a lot of returning and happy, smiley customers. And that's basically the whole moral of this kind of clinic. It's a nice, friendly clinic that gets to know their customers and clients and patients to a point where everyone's happy, everyone's jolly, and, they interact with each other so much. It's like a small community. And we actually have the follow-on from last week's episode where Yuiga says to Asumi, "Let's play doctor." And she sat at the table in her nurse's outfit or doctor's coat. Yeah, it's a doctor's coat, sorry. And she's basically like, "This is what you mean by play nurse? I'm going to punish you later." And she starts seeing the routine sort of cafe customers because they're doing a nurse event, and they're basically going up to her one by one with these coupons, and she actually starts saying to him like, "Oh, mister, you need to stop playing the video games late at night. You're having bad circles around your eyes. Or you need to stop spending money on your vending machine capsule toy that you didn't win anything on. You need to eat properly. Otherwise, Dr. Asumi is going to scold you." And, she's getting very into this event. And she's having fun. She's enjoying herself. And again, this is going back to what we saw at the start of this chapter, where where we see a doctor and patient relationship building, where both characters know a bit about each other, that they can interact and communicate with each other on a friendly level. And, obviously, because Asumi works at the cafe, she knows a lot of these frequent customers that are here to see her. So that's why she's able to do this during this event. And I thought that was really nice, because it ties in what we've just seen to what's now happening. And amongst all this, it re-sparks the desire and emphasises the desire that Asumi has for wanting to own the clinic. Again, we saw her last chapter that she was so distorted, so destroyed at the fact that the one thing she wants to keep might be leaving her. And she even says in this chapter that this is the seat she wants to sit in, because they're in the clinic at this point, and they're saying this is the seat she wants to do. She feels like she doesn't deserve to be with the other students studying medical stuff. And the chapter kind of ends a little bit awkwardly. I mean, the mangaka has this knack of putting the characters in certain positions and angles and doing certain actions that make your brain go, "Oh my god, are they doing that?" And then they obviously, they switch bait you. So like I said, they're in the clinic, and we see a shot of Asumi and Yuiga basically looking at each other with Asumi quite close up. It turns out she's checking his teeth. We all think she's going in for the kiss, and, well, no. And they're actually going to start playing doctor as Yuiga's punishment. And she starts hearing his heartbeat. And then she lets him hear her heartbeat. And it's still saying that she's thundering, her heart's racing. You know, she still doesn't know. She's a bit confused. Like I said, she feels like she doesn't belong with the other medical students. But she wants to. And she's grateful to Yuiga for helping out with this event, in making her happy and creating some nice memories that she can look back on later on. It almost felt like she was trying to convince herself that she doesn't want this, or that she shouldn't fight to keep this clinic open. And Yuiga at the end does his classic fireman's lift that he does. If you've watched episode 3 of We Never Learn, the anime series, or if you've read the manga throughout, you know Yuiga has this knack for fireman's lifting or bridle carrying, however you want to portray the lift, with these girls, and dumps Asumi onto the bed and states, "My intention was not to create happy memories for you." Yeah, so, you know, he says he has no intention of helping Asumi create those nice memories. And she's a little bit confused, but he dumps her down onto the bed, and we see this face. We see this face, and, like, what on earth is happening? Like, I'm so curious to find out as to what's going on next chapter. But like I said before, the manga likes to give us weird angles, weird facial expressions, to make us think that something's happening, to lure us in, and then basically have what is happening completely different than what we're expecting. Like I said in this chapter, we thought she was going in for the kiss, but she was checking his teeth with some weird torch. And, you know, I can't wait to see. If I had to speculate, I would say something like Yuiga's looking very serious or something, or he's bowing, or whatever. He's doing something, or maybe he pulls out one of these, oh, I don't know. They're like old-fashioned headband things with a big circle on there. With a big circle on. If I can find an image of it, I'll put it up on screen. Or maybe he's holding that and he goes... Maybe it's something cheesy in the next chapter where he's like... Miss Koinami? I'm Dr. Yuiga. And I'm here to give you a reality check. Because you are looking bad. And when I say bad, I don't mean bad as a character. She's my favourite character, so, you know, for me, she's a brilliant character at the moment. I'm loving this sort of development arc for her. By bad, I mean she's giving up on her dream, and for Yuiga, who has just about kind of got to grips with his own dream and desires and what he wants to pursue, and after the struggle and hardships he's had to push towards that, he's probably not liking the fact that he's now seeing one of his friends, one of his seniors that he respects and admires, giving up on her dream so easily. And this is probably why he's prompt to help her out. Like, we all know Yuiga wants to help people. That's why he wants to become an educator. But at the same time, I think he wants to pay respect to those who have helped him throughout his journey so far. And this is the one way that I think he's going to do it. So next chapter might conclude this mini arc. Trust me, I'd love to have so many more chapters based around Yuiga and Asumi. But, you know, we have to get back to the other girls at some point. So if we have 1 or 2 more chapters to wrap it up nicely, then I'll be happy with that. But overall, I thought this chapter was marvellous. I loved the art style, the designs. I actually liked the comedy as well. There was a little bit of comedy, but at the same time it still had that nice message that, you know, it stayed true to the storyline and the feelings that Asumi kind of wants to have and to keep having with this clinic and why she's chasing her dream. So yeah, overall, solid chapter. I enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you read this chapter, did you enjoy it? And are you liking this mini Koinami arc? So, with that out of the way, guys, smash that like button if you did. Subscribe if you're new so you never miss a video from me. And until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day and keep it anime.